Hi, I'm Allie Scarlett. I hope you're doing as tremendously as possible. I, about 3 years ago, I heard that the Tea Party movement was called it's called an astroturf movement because politicos in Washington D.C. like implanted a plan an like an approach for people to take. Um, they kind of like fertilize the grassroots for the movement, for the grassroots movement. So it's called an astroturf campaign. But I do say in response that these people didn't have to pick up what was being put down by the DC people, political operatives and so forth. You know? So I completely oppose the far right or the right wing. There wasn't, no, far right wasn't a term so much then, but for people on that point on this political spectrum, but they still had to pick up what was being put down. I mean, say like the Trump resistance in the late 2010s without political operatives feeding that. That's more impressive if that's the case. I'm not certain, um, but yeah, so I know that they did copy the Tea Party when the Tea Party had this plan of like putting questions to politicians and um, basically doing like a publicity stunt where if the politicians don't answer, they just go out and they say, "Oh, they didn't answer these questions," or and like doing yeah, like doing town halls. That was like that was central to it, like doing town halls and not planned by the politician, but the member or the member of Congress, but um, the Tea Partiers doing a town hall, and then the politician didn't show up. So and then you saw the Trump resistance movement do that and say that they got that from the Tea Party. So yeah, that would be one thing. The operatives in D.C. And it is they told they gave that strategy, but the conservatives, you know, the right wingers, they did pick it up. Thanks for watching.